What was it like sort of watching her come into that? And, you know, you talked about being a mother in the 40s, 50s, 60s, just being a woman in general during that time. We see what she faces in terms of that. Like, talk a little bit about being in that mindset.
Yeah, you know, we're at such a time right now when we're still battling for equality and we're still battling for respect as women. But looking back at that time, and you see how just how people would shut any woman down with an opinion, or you know, that we had that great scene in the university with Frank, and you know, Claire's supposed to play this doting wife role, and you know, God forbid that she might have an opinion about politics or anything like that, or that she might even read a newspaper, you know. And it's interesting because obviously, you know, you look at, or I look at my mother and my grandmother, and you start thinking about all of the things that they've gone through in their lives, and it makes you understand more how, you know, how they've become the women that they are, and the things that they've had to go through. And, you know, it was important for me that Claire, I've always said that she's timeless, right? And that even when she was back in the 18th century, that, you know, no matter where she would be, she would always speak up, and she would always try and find a way to be in her authentic self. And so it was nice to bring her back into her future, you know, or her present, and watch that she's still that, you know, it's
Pushing
not
against it.
Yeah, that she's still pushing against it, and it's not that she was just a woman from the 40s back in the 18th century, and that's why she was able to speak up. No, because she's experiencing very similar things in that time too. So that this is just her character, that no matter when you put her in or what time you put her in, that she will always try and buck that patriarchy, and she will always try and yeah, like fight for injustice.